Good evening, everyone. It is the one and only Roundtable, the original Roundtable, episode 84. Thank you for being here. Give me a thumbs up if you're in the house so I can give you a little shout out and let me know how you're doing. Let me go ahead and get my co host in here so we can get this on and cracking. You you'd have two ladies tonight. Let me put it that way. We'll explain what's going on right now. 1 second. Let me bring in our blonde bombshell right now.
You, the bombshell girl.
Tonight we both will be. How about that?
Nice.
All right. Well, Fred is out. He's not feeling well. He doesn't have anything contagious, so no worries, but he's not feeling great. So prayers up for Fred. We miss you, and we will see him next week, right?
Nice.
So it is just the two of us. But so far, we've got Jesse in the house. Jesse, by the way, I've been praying for you. You guys lift Jesse up in prayer right now. Really, really do that for him, please. We love you. We've got Pearl in the house. Much love, Pearl. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. It's been a
Nice.
minute, huh?
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Please, thank you for holding it down, sis.
Pearl. She's at work. She's working
Oh,
late.
wow.
She's
Well, thank you
listening
for
in.
popping in. That's
Cool.
cool. We appreciate it. Floyd, good to see you. Good to see
Floyd.
you. I know. What an evening. It's a little quiet right now, but it was pouring earlier. It was raining hard,
Really?
not constant. It was like on and off today. So
Oh,
it's a
okay.
little vibe right now. Got some candles going in the house, and
Nice.
I was hey, Mr. Goyle, how are you? He says, "What's up, homegirl?
Well,
Try to show some love and support. I send mines to everyone in
mm,
the channel. Much love and respects. Blessings to everyone. Yay, yay. Blessings to you
mhm.
and your family as well. I swear, I've been like tongue tied all day today. I don't know
Oh,
why, but
same here since
all day.
yesterday. It's April Fool's Day, right?
It is. We should have came up with a good one.
Oh
That's
my!
what we
I have one that I've shared before, but I don't know.
Okay.
Um,
Let's
my
hear it.
mom had. Let me. Do you want me to go share this?
Yeah, yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, let's share this.
Okay.
It was like, man, I had to have been like 7 years old, and um, my my stepdad had just bought a '78 Monte Carlo,
Hmm.
and he comes running inside the house. And mind you, my mom had like six. There was probably six of us left in the house, so ranging from like 16 to 7,
Hmm.
even 6 years old. But he comes running in the house, and he gets my mom, catches her off guard. He goes, "A semi truck just hit the car." Da, da, da. And he goes on to tell, and my mom's freaking out, and she's like, "No, what? The car!" Da, da. And she's yelling at him, "Why'd you park in the street?" I remember this so vividly. And he goes, right when she was about to run outside, he goes, "April Fools." And my
Oh.
mom turned around and gave him the hardest hit on the freaking arm there. And she's like, why would you play like that? And he goes, "It's April Fools, right?"
Yeah.
So he got her. He got her good, man. He
Oh,
got all of us
man.
because we're all like, "Oh, the car, brand new car." And
Yes.
that
Oh, so
year, it was that
was
year,
she
78.
cool with it after that, or was she like upset for a while? Because I know, like, my mom did, she
I
would
don't know
have
in
no
details
fun.
like that. I don't remember details, but I just remember that she turned around and like gave him a good one on the arm. "Why did you tell me? Don't ever play like that." And he's like, "It's April Fools."
How
So it
funny.
was. I'll never forget that. But how long she was mad for, I'm sure it was a cool minute, because my
Uh,
mom wasn't. She wasn't easily like, she
yeah.
had to go outside. She had to look. I think all of us ran out in back of her. Just all six of us. Well, like I
Huh.
said, there was six of us left in the home out of 8 of us. So we all follow
Anticipating.
her, and the car's all sitting pretty outside the
Oh
driveway.
my gosh, what a nightmare to think that. How
I
funny.
never forget that April Fool's set.
I bet. I bet she didn't either.
Yeah, I'm sure she hasn't.
Right. Mr. Goyle, your birthday is Saturday. Well,
Oh,
happy
nice.
early birthday. I hope you have a great one and enjoy
Happy
your day with
birthday.
your family. Live it
Yes.
up. I know it'll probably be filled with lots of love and wishing you another year full of blessings.
Mhm.
So let's just get started off with
Mr. 21.
right 21. Get started off with our week. I know you had an eventful week, and
Oh, man.
let's hear about it. I can't wait.
Yeah, my week was amazing. So last week I put up my car on OfferUp, my Honda, on OfferUp, and my son-in-law took pictures and did the whole thing. He did everything pretty
Mhm.
much. He put up on OfferUp, took pictures of the car, and so I wanted to sell it. Wanted to sell it for a couple more thousand from what I owed because it had like very low mileage on it for being a 2019. It had like 43,000 miles. So, when you're looking for a car, you're always looking for that, the miles, right? So the miles should add up to the price of the car. So yeah, we owed a little bit more on it. And
What's good, brother?
I decided that we're going to go with this guy that offered a couple thousand above the price, or at the price actually.
Okay.
And I was like, man, I want to go with him, but I don't know because I haven't found a car. And I was like, I don't want to not have a car before, before I bought it. I wanted to buy a car before I sold the car. In other words, kind of like, but it was all God because it ended up happening to where I sold the car and I got my car, a new car. So
Okay.
I got the new car, and a day later I got rid of the old car. So it all worked out. It was amazing. I got a great offer on a 2022 Cadillac.
Nice.
CT5. They're bigger than the CTSs that I'm used to, but you know what? It's a blessing and it's all good. And so yeah, we did all the work and all the paperwork and all that. Lucky my husband was off yesterday, and we were able to go ahead and go with the bank and get
everything done. Yeah.
And the guy was like, our bank is pretty cool because we have a good bank, the Teachers Credit Union Bank, and they tell you like pretty much if you're in a good, like, did you do a good deal or did you get like overturned or whatever, right? So, but he was like reassured my husband, oh, you guys got a great deal. Denise did good. I'm like, I told you I sold a car before, right?
Yeah.
I worked at a Nissan. I worked at a Nissan dealership years ago, and I was like, I could sell a car, and the guy's like, I bet you can. I said, watch me. So I was reception there, mind you. I wasn't even a salesman, but I ended up selling my first car back then.
Okay, so you actually sold a car too. I thought you were receptionist because I was a receptionist too at a Lexus dealership.
Yeah,
but I never
so
sold.
You know how it works, right? You kind of
a little, yeah.
And it's really hard. It's really hard to sell a car, actually. You got to have the guts for it because I remember, I remember a guy saying, "I can't even do this. Like I can't." He wasn't fit to be a salesman.
Right.
He was like, I can't do this to people. And I'm like, they got to make commission. They got to make their money. And so he was just not having it. He was just like, no, I can't work. He didn't come back to work the next day. So.
Wow. Commission can be pretty cutthroat business. I mean, even before that, like I worked pretty much the receptionist there, but my very first job was commission in the jewelry department.
Oh yeah,
JCPenney's, and then cosmetics was commission at Macy's also. So
it can didn't know that. I did not know that. Really?
Yeah. So it can get crazy. Even in cosmetics with all those females, you know what I mean? When it comes to commission and sales like that, it can get nasty.
Wow. I didn't even put that together till right now that you're saying that. I didn't know that you make commission like that.
Yeah. You get an hourly and then a commission on top of that if you make your percentage, your rate.
Right.
But how did this play out? Because I know you were talking before, like you love your Caddy, right? Like you love that type of car. So what made you decide to put your car up for sale before you found a car?
I was doing my research, like I said, last week. When I put the car up, I started looking for cars, the car that I wanted. And I was just doing research on it, and then I told my husband we have to go on Saturday because um, it's not going to be there. Like I've missed out on two cars already that just passed me up, you know.
Got
So I
it.
was like, we got to go see this car, and so he was at work. Me and my daughter we headed out to Laguna Niguel, and there was the car, you know, and it was just all smooth. Like the guy didn't try to pressure me. He didn't say you got to buy it right now. I was just like, I really like that car. Like I really love this car. And then for the miles too, it was like a 2022 and it had 33,000 miles on it. Great mileage.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, for that, for being 3 years old. And so I just waited till my husband got home at 7:30. I'm like, dude, you gotta send me your information. And he's like, wait, what? And I'm like, trust me on this. Like I'm getting a good deal. You gotta trust me on this. So he did. He trusts, you know, and the sales guy, but he was kind of pushy at the end. He was like, and it was funny because I started joking. We started joking around with him, and I go, Art, no wonder why you're not married, because you seem to be doing stuff without your, you know, you got to get consent from your other half. You can't just do stuff on your own, like, you know. So he was like, yeah. And then his boss came out and, he was trying to sell me this low jack on the car, and I said, I don't want that. Not for $500. He goes, well, it comes with the car, and he's trying to blow me off. It comes with the car. I'm like, okay, so if it comes with the car, why are you selling it to me for $599? Like what? And then he goes, and then I'm sitting there going, I was stern, right? I don't want it. I don't want that. So then his boss comes over, and I say, oh, because I got sent by this guy named Gary to Joe. So I'm like, acting like I know Joe, right? Hey, Joe, I go, this guy's trying to sell me something I don't want. I go, I don't want that. And he's like, take it off. Like, all cool. Like, okay.
Right.
And so that was done deal. He took it off, and I didn't pay $500 for something I didn't want. And
good for you for standing your ground. Yeah.
Because you got to, when you're like that by yourself. Plus, I knew the business. Like I don't know the business, but I know what I'm doing.
Have an idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, no, I'm not going to let them talk me into this or that. Because when you go to finance, that's when they get you. They try to sell you that. What is it called? Some gap insurance.
Gap insurance.
Insurance. You know, plus the car has a warranty on it that I made sure it had the warranty. I didn't have to buy no extended warranty, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it ended up being a cool experience. I felt like I was at Target, went shopping, and came home. Like that's how smooth it went. You know?
Nice. That's a good feeling. This is kind of goes along with what you just said, because Machete says here, gaining trust is the only way you're going to make the sale. The more you help without trying to sell a product, the more the customer will want to give you their money. So gaining their trust. Don't you think? Like, I feel like that would make a smooth transition, for a sale.
Yeah. I almost wanted to give, because almost wanted to give him money. No, he's right. Because you gotta, we started talking and cracking jokes and just, we're shooting the shit there because we had time to just I was waiting on my husband and we just had time to kill and, just both crapping around and, you gain trust and you just become like friends. Like I act like I swear I knew the guy Joe at his boss. Like I knew him forever. I go, you look just like my brother. First of all, he looked like my brother. He reminded me so much of him, and he was just cool. Just a cool guy.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that when things fall into place like that.
Yeah.
That's something I wanted to know. Gap insurance is always a good option, of course, if you can afford it and understand how gap insurance works.
Yeah.
Yet I always wondered that because I'll admit, like I'm kind of a sucker, so I would never go into a dealership by myself. But I'm also one of those girls who likes to be overly insured because I am that person who, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen to me.
Yeah.
So tell me if I'm wrong, maybe Machete and Denise. You can, anyone in the chat. You guys
The
let me
gap insurance is not something that you necessarily need unless you don't have a warranty on the car.
Okay.
If you
So
have a
here-
warranty on the car, which is like 70,000 miles or
Mhm.
um,
Okay.
what do you call it?
There's Fred right there.
Yeah, it's in the mileage or
Mhm.
it just wears out. But
Okay.
you
Okay.
gotta see when it wears out and if you're good in that way. So yeah, we're good. We're good for another
Awesome.
4, 5, 6, 3,000 miles.
Okay.
And I
Cool.
don't put miles on my car. I don't even drive far.
Yeah, that's good. Fred is in the house. He says, "Hello, everyone. Thank you for the prayers. I'm staying hydrated on meds thanks to my son. See you all next week."
Nice.
That's right. Fred,
Me
Two-Face
too, I know.
Entertainment. That is right. We appreciate you, Fred. Feel better. You can chop it up with us in the
Okay.
chat.
What
So,
is Jay Face?
I don't know. My understanding of gap insurance was this. So, like, if you were, God forbid, in an accident, your
Mhm.
insurance is only going to pay out what they feel a vehicle is worth. Say if it were totaled, and you could maybe owe 26,000 on a loan, but the second you drive a vehicle off the lot, it starts depreciating in value. So your insurance maybe only pays you out 22,000. If my understanding is correct, gap insurance is that portion of what, $4,000, if I'm doing my math right, which I'm probably not, that your insurance wasn't going to give you to pay off a vehicle if it were totaled. Is that correct?
I don't. You know what? Honestly, I thought gap insurance was like a bumper to bumper type thing. I don't know if it covers total collision of. I think it is, huh? Gap is
Okay.
collision.
So I thought so. Machete says here it covers the payment if you lose your job or fall into financial hardship.
Oh,
That's
I
actually interesting because that actually would have really helped me out once in life.
yeah.
Had I had that.
I know it didn't help me out when I bought Gap. I was just like I was double priced on some stuff when I
Okay.
bought my very first car, but yeah, I thought Gap was like a bumper to bumper type thing, not a collision. I don't know. I always thought because I have full coverage on my insurance anyway, like it covers,
Right. Strange J says, Denise, was Melvin silent or spoken at the dealership?
He was quiet.
He was silent. That's what's up. Well, I'm happy for you. I know that's, a vehicle that you really love, that brand, that style, right? So
yeah, it just, good. When I was in that accident with my mom, that car would have
good to see you.
Some damage. It was damaged, don't get me wrong, but it saved my life. Like I could have been really hurt.
Your previous Cadillac, is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's like pretty much why you feel so strongly about, why you love that style. Yeah. And just the looks alone too. Yeah.
Yeah, the look, I just love it. I've always had Cadillacs all my driving life. I had the SRX, the CTS, this is the first time I got the SR or CT5. It's a CT5.
Nice. Good.
But it's roomy, it's spacious, and it's all around a good car. If you could afford it, if you could spend a little more money on a car that is saved my life, speaking for myself, then I would spend a little bit more on it.
Right. Sure. I'm glad that worked out, and it worked out so smoothly, right? Okay, yes. Floyd. So yes. Floyd says right here, no, you're not wrong, Jen, because your car loses value once you leave the lot. So you need the gap insurance. Okay, so that is good to know. I hope if I'm ever in a position to get a brand new car, I'm going to get gap insurance, right?
I don't know. You just might want to look into it because I didn't get gap. I didn't waste. Not waste, but it was like oh God, was it $2,000 for gap insurance?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, Herb says also, good to see you, by the way, Herb. Gap insurance is insurance policy on the loan. That's kind of how I understood it. Okay. So do your homework on it, right, guys? It's good to know these things, and we can chop it up and learn all about it. Denise, it sounds like extended warranty, what you were talking about.
I didn't get the extended warranty, but it has a warranty on it still because
Yeah.
it hasn't reached the 700,000 mark on the mileage. So it does have the warranty still. I didn't buy the extended warranty,
Mhm.
which was offered to me, but
Yeah.
I didn't buy it.
Okay. Nice. I know mine's probably, I mean, knock on wood. I don't want to say that, but I do have an extended warranty on the car I'm driving right now, but I think it's about to be done with, about to run out. But you know what's crazy is you were getting your car the other
Mm-hmm.
day, and then I had a missed phone call from a number I didn't recognize, so I didn't answer it. But when I listened to the voicemail later on, it was the dealership I had got my car from.
Oh
And
wow!
for whatever reason, I don't know why they would be wanting to
Hmm.
buy this particular car back, but
Oh,
the guy's like, we're short this kind
hmm.
of car that I'm driving, and it's not a fancy car or anything. For whatever reason, they're short this kind of car. And he was trying to see if I would want to trade it in or sell that back to the dealership and get in something different. But
Right.
I'm not in the position to do that right now, but
Right.
maybe in the future.
And yeah, and you're speaking of that is that right now the with all the turfs and all that
Yes.
president our president now is doing a no tax. Well, I got to look into it, but no
Yeah.
tax for cars made in the USA.
So this was actually one of the stories I had saved right here, and I haven't had the full chance to read it right
So
now, but let's see. There was something about that. Said President Trump's forthcoming tariffs on automobiles threaten to make cars more expensive. And
yeah.
some consumers are responding by heading to the dealership before the levies go into effect. Mr. Trump last week announced 25% tariff rate on vehicles and auto parts imported to the US, which are set to go into effect April 2nd. So tomorrow.
Yeah.
Says this would result in higher costs for auto manufacturers, which are expected to pass at least some of the extra expenses on to consumers. So maybe that's why a lot of people are getting vehicles this last week, and that's good that you got yours.
Yeah, it's good that I got mine right now because
Yeah,
um, although some GMP parts are not made in the USA, but we'll see. You know, I
yeah.
mean,
We'll
just
see what happens.
it's always
Definitely.
good to have. I have a good mechanic too. He's mobile. He drives a van around. And he's his own mechanical van, like
Oh,
with all
really?
his stuff inside. Yeah, I knew him before. Actually, knew his dad. His dad was working on our cars way a long time ago, and then his son inherited that uh, fixing cars from his dad.
Oh,
So now he has his own like van. He'll come out in his van and change my oil or do my brakes or like stuff like that.
oh,
So
that's
we're
nice.
good.
That's really nice. That actually would be super convenient to have someone to come to the house. I
Yeah,
had
it
one of
is.
the cars in the shop this last week. My daughter got her license, right?
Mhm.
And she was only driving for 5 days, and the car had some issues. So we had it in the shop for a few days, and whew, it
Yeah,
was not
costly.
cheap,
Yeah,
I'll tell you
yeah.
that. But
Oh yeah.
fortunately, we were able to get her out and running, and
Right
she was
on.
able to drive herself to work today. So that was great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah, it
You're
was.
probably like relieved, huh?
You know what? It's nice, but at the same time, as a parent, you're like, drive safe. Are you sure you got this? Like,
Yeah.
it's raining today, all the extra
Yeah, yeah.
stuff. But
Leave
yeah,
extra early. Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely nice to have an extra driver in the house.
Yep.
Especially because tomorrow is the first day I get to babysit my grandson. My older
She go
daughter
back
is
to
going
work?
back to work. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So that's going to be
Bless you.
fun. I can't wait. I can't
Mhm.
wait.
Aw, that's
I
so fun.
know.
I feel like it. I
It's
wish
going
I
to be,
could grainy already.
I know, right? One day, you never know, right? You never know. So wait a minute. Didn't you go to a theme park this last week also? Something
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
we went to Universal too. I forgot about that.
Right, you're so
My
excited.
my daughter woke us up on, was it Sunday or Saturday? Sunday. And she's like, get up, come on, you guys, we're going somewhere. And I'm like, where? What do you want? Like, I'm not going to Disneyland right now. I didn't want to walk. Like, my body's been really achy because of the weather.
Yes.
So I was like, I don't want to walk. I don't feel like doing the whole Disneyland thing because that's what I thought she was going to say.
Mhm.
And she's like, no, we're going to Universal because they have a pass. The girls have passes, but me and my husband don't. We don't have passes. So she was like, yeah, we got you in today. And I'm like, what? And she goes, and then you have like one more chance, like another entrance, like
Okay.
to enter the park. And I said, really? She's like, yeah. So we went, it drizzled, but it wasn't like heavy rain. So
Okay.
we went in Universal, did a lot of walking. It's not so bad as Disneyland because it's not all that big. It's not Universal Studios is not that big.
Oh,
But
really? Okay.
we got the fast pass thingy and got in on and off rides pretty quick.
Already thinks.
What is it?
I don't think I've been to what is it called again?
Universal Studio?
Universal Studios in maybe since I was like a teenager.
In
How far is
Hollywood?
that from your house?
Hollywood is about an hour. It took us an hour and a half to get there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean that's traffic. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, you
And,
can't really avoid that part, right? But
Yeah, but we got on rides pretty quick.
that's good.
We did that, and then we went to eat dinner after that. There's a place over there. Oh my god! Like around the corner from Universal Studios, it's called Ernie's Mexican restaurant. So good,
Really?
really good there. Yeah. So
Nice. I love it. I have not been out to eat in a long time. I've just
All
been
times.
cooking at
Let
home.
me tell you why.
Whew. Sorry, guys.
then what? On Sunday, that was Saturday. That was Saturday because then Sunday Teresa came over. Teresa Diaz.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
shout out
she
to
came
Lisa.
over. Her and Gabriel came over, and they just kicked back with us. We were on the computer most of the time and trying to get some things done.
Okay.
So yeah, she was here. We hung out, and then we went to go eat across the street, but it was closed. It closed at 9, so we're like minutes. Yeah, they should have closed at 9:17.
Right. Oh, you guys were on the computer? Is that what you said?
Yeah, we're just on the computer doing some work, and then what do you call it? We're like, let's go. Gotta go across the street to go eat. But it was closed by the time we went over there.
Mm-hmm.
The restaurant across the street was closed already, so we ended up just getting for the local and coming back to the house. But yeah, she's so fun. She's always Teresa's always fun to hang out with.
Really? You guys have fun, huh? That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. I know.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have a friend come over and kick back, make the day go by and have good times.
I got that too. I got my windows tinted already. I was going to go. I had an appointment yesterday at 12:30. Anyways, my daughter gets she's like, no, Mom, you're not paying that much. And I go, what do you mean? That's how much it said. And she's like, no. She's like, goes to Groupon. I didn't know about Groupon.
Yes,
You?
girl. I've got that on my phone. Yes, I am a
now.
Groupon girl.
I do have it now, but like only paid $70 for my whole car to be
Really?
yeah. So I got
And they
the
did a
front,
good job?
I got the sides, the back, and then the back window.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. I got limo tint in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went like 35% on the sides, but not too bad.
Okay.
It blends in. Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks really nice. The picture you sent me looks nice. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I need to get mine done because I had them done in the car I drove previously, but not in the one I'm in now. And I hate the sun shining through on me. Like
that's what I was saying. I was like, I don't want the summer sun hitting me like that. Even though like everything is working.
Right.
I can't. I was like, nope, we're getting in there as soon as we can. So just having enough money to throw around a little bit from the car that I sold, Other than that, I wouldn't have the money to do this, I wouldn't have had the money to do that. But it worked out. So, like I said, it was all on God's timing, and He blessed us enough to where I was able to tint the windows and pay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that worked out.
Right. I bet. Yeah, that's definitely a blessing. Right, Strange Days?
Yeah,
In
like I
AZ,
said,
that's a must. Oh yeah, for
that's
sure. For sure it would be. That's right. That's right, Strange Days. I'll be on duty on the clock tomorrow.
that's gonna be fun though.
I know. He'll be my little sidekick. Maybe I'll
Mhm.
see if my daughter is cool with me having a little video with him in it.
Oh, that'd be cute.
My kids are pretty private when it comes to like social
Yeah.
media and stuff like that, but some of them more than others.
Mm.
I think my daughter, she won't mind too much because she's considering like possibly doing some kind of mommy content and stuff like that.
Oh,
I don't
oh,
think
that'd
she
be
would mind if I have
Oh yeah,
little.
nowadays babies are like they know what the phone is, dude. I'm telling you, they like.
Yeah.
I know my little cousin's so photogenic, but my cousin's been taking her picture ever since she was born.
Yes.
She's
So
had
that's
to keep
why,
her in
right?
the
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like he knows where what the phone is too. Like when I'm taking video or pictures, he follows it. But you're
oh,
right. Like these kids these days are
yeah,
used to seeing the
yeah,
phones in their
mhm,
face all the time. That's
yeah.
why.
That'd be cute though. She did a video,
I
mommy.
know. I know. I want to do that. Let me see. What was the other? Oh, I mean, this is big news. I mean, it was a definitely historical, sad moment. Let me get this pulled up here. Um, So Yolanda Saldivar was denied parole nearly 30 years after unaliving Selena Quintanilla Perez, a beloved Grammy Award-winning singer known
Mhm.
as the Queen of Tejano. The
Yeah.
Texas Court of Pardons and Paroles denied Saldivar on Thursday, March 27th,
Mhm.
just a few days before the 30th anniversary of Selena's death.
Yeah. So she'll be up for parole in 2030.
Hmm.
And she will be, that's in 5 years, you guys, but
Yeah.
she'll be 68.
Okay.
That Yolanda, yeah, she'll be 68 when she goes for a parole board again.
Hmm.
And then I did not know this is that Selena was 23 years old when she passed away in 95.
Yes. She was a
I
big.
was like, what? That even younger than I thought.
Yeah.
I thought she
Yeah.
was a little bit older.
That's so awful. When I heard that again earlier, and I thought, man, that's my daughter's age. And that makes it real. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
you
Oh yeah.
hear that, it makes it resonate to you even more.
Mm-hmm.
And how devastating that she didn't even really, she'd barely started her life. You know?
Yeah. She was at the top of her game, which compared to 95, compares to Madonna. She was up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was up there in the Texas Tejano rap or music.
Yes. I mean, that is I feel like, I mean, tell me what you think. I feel like this was expected. I didn't think she was going to be granted parole, especially out of Texas. I feel
Yeah.
like that state really goes hard, and especially for somebody that is considered an icon.
Yeah, I mean, she was 93. My daughter was 1. She was already in love with Selena.
Yeah, yeah.
And so Selena, the fan base there that she has still to this day. So I could see that she's not. I don't think she's ever going to get paroled. I don't think Yolanda will ever see the outside again. It's
Yeah.
just like I said, Selena has a lot of people behind her on this. You know.
Oh, definitely. She
And,
definitely does. I mean, I have heard so many people, I mean, just online from Texas talking about how they even have like tattoos of Selena on their body and
yeah.
like different memorials and things like that, how much she really means to them as
Right.
people. So I'm not surprised that a lot of people also came out and said, you know, this lady, Yolanda, is safer in there than she would
Yeah.
be if she were
Oh
pardoned,
yeah.
paroled. Yeah.
I believe that too. I believe
Mhm.
I believe she's in the safest place she could be for
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very possible.
Because she was up for parole. God, it doesn't even seem that long ago though, right? It was only 5 years ago.
I
So
don't
she goes up for
remember.
parole every 5 years. So
Probably, yeah.
it didn't seem that long ago that she was denied parole when that whole what is it called? Uh, oh my God. What is it when you tell a story? The documentary.
Okay.
When it came out,
When it
that's
came
when
out.
she had gotten paroled 5 years ago.
Oh,
The whole
okay.
documentary came out.
Machete, you're funny.
What do you
Right?
think?
It affected a lot of people. For sure. For sure.
Oh yeah.
Caused
I know
a lot.
my daughter who's 30, she's 33 now. She loved her. She made me buy her, like, she had the shirts, she had the cassette, she was in love with Selena. Just loves her voice.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Strange Days.
I'm a fan, but not like over like that.
Mhm.
She was
Yeah.
my daughter was a real Selena fan.
She was hardcore, huh?
Yeah.
Strange
Yeah.
Days says, I saw the movie Selena at the drive-in and Pico Rivera on Whittier Boulevard back in 96.
Oh,
The
nice.
drive-in is no longer there. Wow. You know what? That's like
Wow.
happening everywhere then, because we no longer have I mean, there was one once upon a time, I think in Salinas, and maybe if Fred's on here, he'll still know, either in Salinas or somewhere in South County.
Okay.
But the one in Santa Cruz, I believe, is gone. And I mean, I guess they're just closing all of them down all over the place.
Yeah, we have one. We have one in off of Van Buren. I think Strange Days would probably know that. Off of
Okay.
Van Buren in Riverside. There's a drive in there still.
Yeah. I feel like that would be a really fun thing to do with my kids, and
Oh yeah, to experience that.
nothing like that around anymore. You know what I mean? I remember going
Yeah.
like in like an old pickup. My
Mhm.
mom, dad would put the back down, and us kids would have like blankets and snacks, just kick back, and it was a fun time.
Yeah. My girls were able to experience that because we had one up the street here, but since then they build apartments.
Right.
And,
Spank says that was the Fiesta 4. So, not sure.
what does that mean? Just
I
the
don't
fourth?
know. Maybe he's answering someone in there. Maybe I just thought maybe that was the name of the drive-through, or we'll see right now. We'll see.
So they're closing so many stores right now. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah.
Forever 21 is closing down. We mentioned that.
I've been hearing that though, and I feel
No,
like they
they're
always
done.
say that. Really?
No, yeah, they're done. They're having this huge. Half of it's already shut down.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the one in the mall, so they've already shut half the store down and moved everything pretty much to the side. But that's the second one local that we have that's now closed.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of different stores. What is it? Big Lots, they say, is shutting down.
Remember we mentioned that one time where all these.
Yeah.
But I have not yet seen Big Lots. Not their like their closing out sale. Like I haven't seen
Right.
that.
Right. Okay, Spank says the drive-in. That's right. That's right. I think I said drive-through, huh? I'm like, yes, the drive-in. That's right. Fiesta 4 was the drive-in that Strange Days had mentioned. Okay. Thank you guys for clearing that up, setting us straight. What would we do without you guys?
I don't know. Strange Days remembers the one in Riverside, or he lives out there, or out that way. I wonder if he knows the one that I'm talking about. It's off of Van Buren. It's called Van Buren, off of Van Buren.
Okay. He's a movie guy, so I'm sure he does. Let's see what he says. But let's see. There's another story that I briefly saw just right before we came on. And it brought up, well, first of all, before I jump into that, let me ask, do you think we will see Yolanda granted parole like in our lifetime? Do you think that will happen? What is your opinion?
My opinion? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think the Melendez, I don't know. I think the Melendez brothers is more likely than her to, and as ironic as that sounds, because she straight, like, it was on video and everything.
Yeah.
Do you remember? She was in her car and she was like threatening to take her life and whatnot.
She was.
And Selena was able to talk. She was able to make it to the front office and tell
Yeah.
what happened, you know. So they
And
got
he
her
did it.
very much with her hand in the cookie jar, so to speak.
Right, right. And that was really awful.
Yeah.
I feel like another thing that is not,
Mm.
another thing that she does not have going for her is she has never, ever, that I've seen, truly admitted her guilt,
Yeah.
her role that she played. It has always been some form or fashion of her making herself the victim in the situation.
Yes. Yeah. Didn't she say that it went off? The pow pow
It
went
was
off.
an accident. It was
Yeah.
this, it
It
was
was an
that.
accident. It went off accident.
Somebody else, it's a bigger story, part of a, she even tried tarnishing Selena's reputation in that documentary, trying to say, oh, she was hooking up with some doctor and this was
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
in Mexico.
She
Yeah.
really just
She was.
made it such an ugly thing and really tried to tarnish the reputation of the very person whose
Right.
life she took,
Yeah.
that she claimed to love so much and be the best friend of. And then she blamed the father for interfering with their relationship and friendship. And I
Yeah.
feel like she was just so obsessed
Yeah.
with Selena
To
that
this
it,
day, like you're saying, to this day, she is just
yeah,
coming up with all those inaccurate,
yeah.
stories that she's told. Just that, oh, the gun went off myself, or
Mhm.
she didn't mean to do it, and da, 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 and
Really
she was
weird.
having an affair, and I was like,
Like,
what? You
what
need to
difference
stop.
would any of that had made if it was even true? Like,
It doesn't.
yeah, crazy. Yeah, Strange Day says he does know of the one you're speaking about. He
Mhm.
said Vineland Drive-In in Industry, and there is one still open in Barstow.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Hello, Tashanka. Good to see you. He says, hope you're both doing well tonight. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Also, tell Amy hello for us. Yeah, I don't think so either, Floyd. Let us know, you guys. Do you think
Mhm.
Yolanda will be granted parole? There goes my camera again. My goodness.
Oh no.
If you guys think she will be granted parole in our lifetime, put a number 2, because I'm not going to give her a number 1. But if
Yeah.
you think she's not going to be given parole, put a number 1. Okay, I'm going to be working on my camera while we're talking. Okay.
Um. Yeah. I don't see it happening. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't either. Let us know what you guys think in the chat here.
Hopefully
Number
she'll
2,
just
no
hit the
parole.
night. The night, the night.
Number 2, no parole. Number 1, parole. Right now, I'm getting it all mixed up. But no, I don't think she will. I think it's a no-go for Yolanda. Let's put it that way. All
Mhm.
right, we're going to move on to this next story. This one kind of, like I said, came in right before we started. So, but it piqued my interest because it made me start thinking of how things were when we were kids and then how things are now. But
Hmm.
I don't have a lot of the backstory, but I'm just going to read a portion of it. And I need you guys to give me your opinions on this. So, man arrested after leaving his 3 young children unattended at a McDonald's so he could attend a job interview. Says a 24-year-old father was arrested after leaving his 3 young children, ages 1, 6, and 10, at a McDonald's while he went to a job interview nearby. The
Hmm.
incident happened March 22nd, 2025, when the father walked his kids to the restaurant, left them there unsupervised. A concerned customer noticed the situation and
Hmm.
contacted the police. When the father returned, he was taken into custody and charged with deprivation of a minor.
Hmm.
Now,
Deprivation. What does that mean, sis?
I'm gonna have to that depriving them of something. Let me see. That's
Okay.
a different state than us, so
Hmm.
I'm not sure. Let me look that up. But my question is this: well, we have the names that are the ages of the kids now, so that kind of puts it as little different perspective. Hey,
Mhm.
Big Dog, good to see you. So, what is your opinion on leaving kids either home alone or maybe at a McDonald's? What age do you feel like is a proper or good age for a kid to maybe be left home alone for an hour or two?
Um, are you talking about with other kids, like other kids,
Yeah,
or
Yeah, what would,
kid
like, if
itself.
you were in that situation, say you had a job interview and you were like, man, I got to make this interview. I need this job. And what if, okay, let's say if we were in his position, if we had a 10, 6, and 1 year old, would you leave them unattended in a public place like a McDonald's?
I wouldn't, not at a public place, maybe at home with the 12-year-old.
12 years?
I,
Okay.
I would say 12 years old, they would be able to watch
Mm-hmm.
the underage other kids, but not for not if you're going to be gone like for 4 hours, say, you know.
Yeah.
And if you are, get home after an hour, like be
Yeah.
there, you know. But other than that, I don't see what would be wrong with leaving a
Mhm.
12-year-old with maybe a 10-year-old.
Okay. Okay. So it says here, in the context of legal proceedings, deprivation of a minor typically refers to a situation where a child is without proper care, control, or other necessities, potentially leading to dependency on the juvenile court system. So I guess basically leaving them without, someone supervising them. I don't know. I kind of felt conflicted with this story because I feel like maybe the guy was really, he needed this job and he was in a desperate position. And for some reason, it made me think because he walked the kids. No, let's hear me out before you guys jump on me about this, though. Maybe because he walked the kids to the McDonald's, he like set them up there before he went over to the interview, which was in, I think, walking distance.
Mm-hmm.
He was really just in a position where he was really trying to get that job and get back. But with that said, I understand he's most likely in a really bad position and trying to, like I said, land that job. But when I saw the ages of the kids and that one of them was a 1 year old, I feel like that's way too much responsibility to place on a 10-year-old. Had the oldest been 12, like you said, maybe, I mean, at 12, I was babysitting.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would have been more reasonable. But
yeah. And that too is like if you know that your child is equipped to and doesn't act like a 12-year-old, like, and
Yes.
has more responsibilities on that 12-year-old.
Right.
But I think
Yeah.
that could be done. You just have to know that your child's mature enough to handle.
Right. I mean, that's good advice. Like we would literally have to make it dependent, each of us as parents, we need to assess our children as individuals because not every 12-year-old acts like a 12-year-old,
Right.
Some are
Yeah.
much more immature, some are act much older and have common sense. And also, like, do your kids know how to call 911? Do they know poison control number? Do they know how to do CPR? Are they aware of how to manage something if they smelled a gas leak or if somebody was banging on the door that was a stranger? What would you do?
Yeah.
Where would you hide if this happened, if that happened?
Right.
You need to go through all those scenarios and basically have a emergency plan if something were to go down, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I would say that
12 or 13, Floyd.
I would say that you should, if you know that you're going to be having issues like that, or like you want your kid to be extra like careful and with their siblings, take them to CPR class, like do those kind of things for things with your son or daughter to at least be that part of responsible,
Yes, I agree. Good to see you, Teresa and Jojo. You guys coming in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Much love, guys. I love to see you. Yeah. I feel like, at 12, but I was a very, I think because I was the oldest, probably, first of all, but I was very mature for my age when it came to like decision making and things like that. I was already doing things like as far as cooking and stuff like that around the house.
Yeah.
So I was probably a different end of 12 years old. Like my 12-year-old is more like very much our baby. So, she's the youngest child. So her siblings all cater to her and we
Yeah.
make her food for her and just wait on her. So that's not the same as when I was
Yeah.
12.
No, not at all. Yeah, because I was a little mom at 12 years old too. Just
Yeah, Jojo, I have that. I literally have that on my refrigerator right now for that very reason. I have the poison control number. I have a CPR thing on there. I have something that says like what to do if you smell gas in the house, and it has like PG&E's phone number. But I need to go over all those things like line by line with my kids just to make
Yeah.
sure like we're all on the same page, And I want to take like a CPR refresher course. I haven't done it in years. And I know you have to take a different one for babies. And now that I'm going to be
Oh, that's right.
babysitting, I want to make sure I know the infant CPR.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Right. Let's see. Having an indoor and outdoor cameras helps. Yes, Kultura. Definitely agree. That is very important. These days, I feel like that's important because in a lot of emergency situations, I feel like that's the only thing that has really helped the true facts of what has gone down come to light.
Yeah.
People going back and looking at their footage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's cameras everywhere, and they're very helpful.
Yeah. So like I said, I don't know the full details of this story of this dad, but I feel like he was probably trying to get the job. Maybe he didn't have support. I don't know anything about as far as where was the kid's mother. Is there grandparents involved? It would have been nice to have a support system around him to say, hey, I'll watch the kids while you go to the interview. Because it does. It takes a village to, like they say, to raise your kids, and it's hard.
I hope it wasn't some nosy ass Karen that decides to call.
Right. I was thinking that too. Like, was this someone who was like watching, and as soon as he walked away, was just being hateful? Because in reality, it also could have been like a good Samaritan. Could have been like, hey, let me go buy these kids an ice cream cone and just kick back and make sure weirdos come around or something.
Right.
It could have went a few different ways,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't know how long he was away from them for?
I think it was a little over an hour. It was close to 2 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I'm not absolutely positive on the exact time, but it was over an hour from what I read. Instead of dare, they should have aware. Jojo, you are so right. Because even as adults, we need to be aware of all those things.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We don't even have neighborhood watch anymore, which I think would be cool to have.
That's crazy, huh? I mean, I don't know. I feel like all of those things are, I don't want to sound like super old school and old, but I feel like all those things are like slowly disappearing,
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Jojo says, I would be concerned to see 3 young kids by themselves these days. I would too.
Yeah.
I would too. I would probably be that person though that would kick back and be watching from a distance.
Yeah, me too.
Angel.
Watch from a distance, see how things are going. And
yeah. But it's unfortunate because now I'm sure he probably has child services involved in their lives, and that's probably a nightmare to deal with.
I'm sure.
I can only imagine. Yeah. Strange Day says, I got cameras all around my ranch inside ever since I caught some banditos trying to do me dirty. Oh no. I took care of that situation. Cameras are useful. Yeah, I bet you did. Yeah. That is
don't put them inside the restroom. Strange Day.
Yeah. Right. Definitely don't do that.
Remind myself. I gotta remind myself next time I go to Strange Day's house.
Look around. No. It's important though. It is it's unfortunate, but I feel like it is important that we have the proper protection these days. Yeah. Most definitely. My allergies are so bad today.
That's mine too. I have a headache. Not a headache, but right here in my eyes.
Yeah, like pressure. One eye keeps watering.
Yeah.
And I'm all stuffy,
All twitchy.
right?
I've been twitching all day.
Right. This is a good one too. You're right, Jojo.
Mhm.
Only women can help kids. If a man approaches kids in a playground asking if they're alone, could be risky.
Yeah.
You're right. People
that's
would
true.
judge them. I think so. And I mean,
Yeah.
I would go so far as to say this. If I was a woman and observed a man walking up to some kids, I
Yeah.
would probably just being honest, in all honesty, I would probably stop and watch, like, why is
Yeah.
he walking up to these kids? Like, what's his intention?
Right.
When in reality, we should be side-eyeing and observing male and female, because you never know.
Nowadays, yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we have that mother instinct about us women, and
Yeah. Strange Face says you're getting out of hand, Denise, with the camera accusations.
well, I'll see if that little red light turns on.
Hey, what about, have you ever seen videos where, like, if you go stay in a hotel or Airbnb, they've got like these little devices that you can put up against a mirror, and it shows you if there's a camera on the other side of it.
Yeah, I saw that. We mentioned that a while back.
Did we?
Yeah, that there was a side mirror thing that you could put up.
Yeah, there's something they sell that shows you if there's a camera on the opposite side.
Yeah. Well, this Airbnb that Monica and them got had cameras inside the house. Like that man, whoever rented that out was like, he was on top of it. Like, you can only have so many people in that house, and if not, it turns into a party. And we're like, what? Oh, and the radio was too loud. We're like, how do you know? But there was a camera in there. Yeah. Not only did it have the Ring camera, but there was a camera inside the front room.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I read something about this like last week. There's actually, this person was a YouTuber, and they did a video responding to someone that gave them a bad rating, because they also have an Airbnb home. And the person had complained that there was cameras. And the guy was like, well, yeah, I have to, because this is my property. But I guess he said he only had cameras like in the basement. And the reason why he had them in the basement, he said, was because the basement was not part of the deal when you rent the Airbnb. He said he has that area locked because it's considered like a storage room for when he goes, after people leave, he goes down there, gets his mop and everything and cleans up, and it has like backup supplies. But yeah, I guess if I were to see cameras all over the place, it would make me feel uneasy.
Yeah, it really did to me anyway. I was like, there's a camera right here facing us sitting at the table. Like, what? But I guess the guy had it like that because he was saying there was no more than 8 people allowed in the in the Airbnb.
Yeah.
So I think he was staying there. There was 2 guests, I guess, that were invited, and then they didn't want it turning into a party. If it was more than 8 people, I guess. So it was wild. I was just like, no way. He's watching us right now. Like, what are you doing?
Right? You're all waving. Jojo. We'll just walk around flexing the whole time.
Yeah.
Right now I'm starting to get kind of tripped out, because I'm thinking I had committed to something, which is, out of my comfort zone. I don't really travel. But sometime in summer, I committed to going to this event with family in Tahoe, and it's at an Airbnb, and we're going to all basically have our own little bedroom spaces and stuff. But they sent me a picture of the house, and it's huge. It's beautiful. Nice. And there's like a hot tub out on the deck, but it's going to be in the summertime. So I'm like, great. Okay. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I had to make sure, I'm like, there has to be an AC. All I know is survive if there's not air conditioner in the house. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, see how I do.
Yeah.
home,
Sounds
but
like fun. Yeah.
yeah, but definitely I made sure there was a air conditioner before
Huh.
I said yes.
Yeah.
That should be some fun footage and stuff to get in that area because it's beautiful there.
And the where? Utah?
Lake Tahoe
Oh,
area.
Lake Tahoe. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I haven't been up there, geez, a long time it's been.
Hmm.
I did go this time. I only went once before was during winter and it was snowing. I loved that.
Oh, that probably.
Yeah. And that was for one of my cousin's weddings. And
Mm.
that was a lot of fun. It was beautiful and just good timing.
Right on.
Hey, AZ, how are you? AZ Diablo says, always respects to the panel. Everybody be safe. That's right. Same to you. God bless you. Thank you for tapping in. We appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
So,
I have the camera in the fridge watching my Cokes. That's what I need to do.
cakes from work. Eating all his cakes.
Oh, man.
Right.
Oh, his Cokes. Yeah. People will be stealing your sodas like crazy, especially these kids around here.
At work?
Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta hide the soda
wow.
from these kids for sure. Herb says the last time I rented an Airbnb, I didn't know the homeowner would be there as well. The owners were really nice, but it wasn't expected to have another couple there. What? Now that's crazy. So wait, they were there as you were staying there at the same time, Herb?
That's crazy if that's what he's saying.
That would trip me out for sure.
Yeah, you're not invited. Go home.
Right?
Unless that was their home. Like, no, that's weird.
That I know. I got to hear more about this.
Yeah.
Tahoe is wondrous. The lake is super deep. I know, strange days. And they're wanting to like go out on a boat. I don't know how to swim. I'm gonna have me like a little kid life jacket, floaties.
Yeah.
I'm not taking no chances.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Joe says Nana be downing those sodas.
Mhm.
Gotta watch her, huh? Yeah,
That's
Tahoe's beautiful. But I would, if I had my choice, I would much rather go when it's snowing instead of
Oh, wow.
hot temperatures. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
Very nice and cool on the lake if it's summer, you know?
Yeah, probably is.
Yeah.
I'll do some fishing. I know I'll do that for sure.
What did Herb say?
Herb
Yeah,
says that, yeah, we rented a room and had our own bathroom, but the common parts of the home, they were there. This was in Tahoe as well. Oh, dang, I hope it's not the same one I'm staying at because I am not staying in a house with nobody else. I don't know.
way.
That's crazy.
How could they? I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I don't know.
Well, like he says right here, he goes, guess I didn't read the fine print.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe if they included that in the description, but still, that's kind of wild, right?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah. What a trip.
I'm renting. Like, I'm renting it, not you. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. He said they were cool, but yeah, that would be a trip to be like, oh, you mean you're going to be here too?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What if you planned like a romantic getaway or something and you're like, oh, guess we're not using the balcony for anything.
Huh.
You know? That's
funny.
sorry.
I'm just gonna shut my door real quick.
Okay. Jojo caught a 52-pound catfish. No way.
Cold.
Did you really?
What?
Jojo caught a 52-pound catfish last week.
What?
I've got to see pictures.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
See this. They get huge. They really do. But
fish are
I don't know. I don't like. I mean, if it's prepared right, you got to know how to cook a catfish because sometimes they can be really like a muddy tasting fish if you're not.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they're bottom feeders. They eat everything at the bottom.
Okay.
So
I don't even remember the last time I ate catfish.
really? Yeah. I just tell the owners there's going to be some stuff you're going to see that's not going to make. Yeah, I mean, you got to be
some stuff.
I guess there's going to be some things going down you ain't going to want to see. 20 pounds tastes better. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, hey, hey. Good to see you, Drunken Chef. Good evening.
Good
Much
evening.
love. Thank you for tapping in with us. We're
Mhm.
just talking about catfish. Have you
Oh,
ever
on the
barbecued or cooked a catfish, Drunken Chef? And if so, how would you recommend it be seasoned? Which one of your seasonings would we use? Which one of your rubs will we use to catfish? Let us know. Have you ever gone fishing, Denise?
Oh yeah, we go fishing all the time.
Oh, okay.
Not now, but growing up, yeah, my mom had us out there, and that's just one thing. My daughter picked up the little one from us, the youngest one, but
Mhm.
I don't like fishing, not anymore.
Okay. Well, at least you've been. You know what it's all about.
Oh
You
yeah,
either fishing's one of those things you either like it or you don't. There's
yeah,
not really in between, right?
yeah.
Yes.
No,
Do you hear the rain or no?
I can't hear it. No.
Okay. I didn't know if you could hear it. I hear it pouring right now.
Hmm.
Okay. Drunken Chef says he has caught and cooked catfish.
Oh wow. Okay.
Herb 916 says air fry my fish these days, no regrets. Okay. I'm gonna try that. It's pouring. If you like spice, go with the summer heat. Add some lemon zest. Ooh, that
Okay.
sounds yummy. Okay,
Some of these
let me write that down. 'Cause
lemon zest.
summer heat. I got to get that one. My dogs are barking because the rain is pouring.
Hmm.
I don't like that sound.
How's how's the
Yeah.
black dog?
She is. Oh
I
my
just
gosh, you guys! I'm having such a hard time with her. She's so strong and powerful. It's like,
Corsos? Heck yeah.
and
Give it to her. Strange days. He'll take her.
she it she's just really like hard-headed, and she's just like a I have to remind myself she's a baby. She's just huge, but she like wants to jump all over me and play like a puppy would, but
Right,
she's already 85 pounds and she's not even a year old, you
right.
know.
Her brain's still, I mean, she's still baby.
It's, it's
She's still
tough.
baby.
I
Dang.
mean, I'm having a hard time training her. I really am. Are you sure it was a strange days in the house? That's funny. It's awful,
Anything?
right? Hey, Hit Hard, how are you? This agent I logged on to play some oldies, and I'm glad to catch a live. Been a minute. Hope all is well. All is well here. It's good to see you. It has been a minute. Oh, God bless you. Good to see you.
I know.
Can never go wrong with playing some oldies too. But I'm glad you caught us live.
Uh,
Most definitely. Um, I don't know. I feel like with Nova, she's definitely the Cane Corso breed is she's a totally different personality than Angel. I guess I was kind of expecting them to be similar in some way, and I was wrong. I was really wrong. Don't get me wrong. She's a sweetheart. I love her, but I'm having a hard time with the training process.
yeah.
So I don't know if anyone has any.
You're training a grown by
Yeah,
her height or weight,
yeah.
but
I
you're
mean,
not
size
training
wise, yeah, she's
her
huge,
brain.
and I'm not kidding you guys. Angel still weighs more than her, but the sheer power of
Mm,
this dog, Jojo, I know you know what I'm saying because you have one of these breed also,
yeah. My
is
cousin brains on. They're huge.
insane. Her, I'm not. If I literally have to prepare myself to take
Mm,
her out to go potty. Like I
yeah.
have to put my boots on. I can't walk out in chanclas. She'll pull me right out of my chanclas and
Yeah.
drag me. I'm not even playing. I have to be ready, like just holding her like that the whole
Yeah.
time. And you know how my neighbors, they don't really
Mm,
secure their dogs. So I'm always afraid, like, what if she gets loose and gets at one of them? I always want to be a responsible dog owner. I will never be one of those people that just let their animal go wherever. And
right.
so,
Yeah.
Okay, Corsos are big babies. Mine is a bully. He just stands up to anybody who puts paws on their shoulders. Oh, okay,
Hmm.
puts his paws on their shoulders. See, she's like, I feel like at mine, like she has ADD. She's just like squirrel brain, but in a huge body.
Yeah. And they get that rough
Oh, thank
because
you,
they're
Stranger.
so,
Yeah, she's
yeah.
just out there.
Yeah.
She
My cousin has 4. She has the mom and dad, and then she had a bunch of. I was trying to get rid of them with Strange Days, but she wanted too much for them. But yeah,
I want to
they're
make
a
sure.
lot of work.
Thank you so much, Strange Days. I appreciate that. You shot me a little something on Cash App. God bless you. That is going to help for sure.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my Cash App. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, I got to pay my Wi-Fi this week.
Pay that Wi-Fi, girl.
Yes, pay that Wi-Fi. Got to keep it up and going. Smoked and baked is your preference for catfish. Okay. You know what? I never thought about it, but smoked would take that kind of flavor that I'm talking about you don't want in
Oh, yeah.
catfish. That would help take that out of it, right?
I should
Yeah.
smoke.
Yummy. Yeah. Cuvo, Nick, how are you? Nick said that mine's to all. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay. This is more info on I want to hear that on the Airbnb that Herb rented. He says it was a regular 4-bedroom cabin. Oh my gosh, this is sounding more and more like the cabin we rented.
Oh,
The
no.
fridge was stocked with food and had a beer wine fridge as well. A nice patio. I needed to be in Tahoe for a tattoo convention. Oh, okay, it wasn't romantic. Well, that's good. So it worked out. But
Yeah.
Imagine if it was a couple that was like, trying to get away.
Yeah,
But yeah, that sounds a lot like the cabin we rented. But I'm sure there's a lot of those in Tahoe.
Yeah.
What a cool place to go for a tattoo convention also. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Couple pit bulls ran up to my dog and turned around right back when they saw your dog. Yeah, these Cane Corsos are huge, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And nothing to play with. Nothing. I got her one of those like big what is it? It's like the beef probably like the kneecap or something of a cow.
Oh, damn.
And I can hear her like from my bedroom, which is like
Wow.
3 rooms away when I'm laying down at night. And she's like just chomping on it.
Dang.
And I come out the next morning and that thing's like half gone.
I believe it.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful animals. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, you're right. Strange. YouTube takes their pretty penny of out of the super chats. What is it like? I've never done the math, but I've heard like 35%, and I've heard some people say 40% that they take from Cash App, or not Cash App. Sorry, super chats. Yeah, that is true.
Wait, so like out of $10, you would get what?
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
YouTube takes their 35 or 40% first, and then you get whatever's remaining. And now remember, with YouTube, you don't get paid until you've reached the $100. Like you have to make at least $100 before YouTube will issue payment to you.
Oh, wow.
So you could go, depending on your channel and how much content you put out, or if you don't do content often, or if you don't get super chats a lot, you might not get paid for months. That happens.
Wow.
That happens.
So it's better to Venmo. It's better to just Venmo.
Yeah, if people want to help you or bless you, that is the way to go. If you can do it, yeah. We go to a store near the house, and they're always deep frying kind of fish. Oh, nice.
I love fish.
Me too.
We just had
AC.
Remember H Salt fish and chips?
Was that down there where you're at?
I still have one, here.
Okay. Anyone in the chat remember that one? AC, how do you like this rain going on right now?
AC. Oh my God, I haven't seen him in a minute.
I know. Good to see AC.
Yeah, it's
Did
been a
you
while.
see the ingredients to summer heat? Oh no. Did you post the ingredients up here?
Did you see the ingredients summer?
Oh wait, here it is. Okay. Let me
Ooh.
see. Summer heat has kosher salt, pepper, garlic, habanero, and jalapeno. Ooh.
Mm.
Now that one is one that I will like.
Yeah,
Okay. So if I were to order 2 of your rubs, that being one of them, what's the other one you would recommend? Because I want to get 2 different ones.
that one's right. That one sounds so good.
Yeah,
Jalapeno.
I'm definitely getting that
Garlic,
one.
jalapeno. Ooh.
Definitely getting that one.
Mhm.
Let me find where I was at. But yeah, let's see. My dog is trained to fight off human attackers. He doesn't even bother with other dogs.
Hmm.
How did you do that, Jojo?
Yeah, attackers. He doesn't even bother with other dogs.
I need some help here.
Huh.
Yeah, Cash App
My
is
daughter's so against her dog interacting with people and other dogs.
Oh really?
Yeah,
How did she
she has him trained. Like she has her own trainer for him. Um, oh my gosh, if you were to hear his bark, you would think it was Corso. The 90. He's not. He's like I don't know, 80 pounds maybe, if
Mhm,
if that. I may be wrong, but
mhm.
his bark is just really rough and mean. It's like if you weren't to see him
Mhm.
and you heard him, you think like, oh my god, that dog is. I bet you that dog's huge, but he's not.
He sounds like it, huh?
Oh my
Jen, who
god.
was that guy who sent you like 2 or 3 super chats in one podcast? I remember he sent you a chingo that yeah, this was a couple of years ago.
Oh,
A
Sal?
couple of years ago.
Was it Sal? Or
I
I don't
don't
know.
know. I can't remember.
Hmm.
I
There was
think
one guy consistent. I don't know if it was Sal or I don't
Julio's
know.
consistent. He
Julio.
always blesses.
Yeah, Julio.
I'm trying to. The biggest one I ever got, I think, was from Cholo Trucker. Honestly, that was like one huge super chat. Though it was like I think right when we took over the when we started doing the round table on here, so that really helped out. And it was during my birthday month too. I remember that to this day.
Okay.
I was in shock when I saw it. But I can't. And now I'm going to go back and look at the old episodes.
Right?
I'm curious.
But I think it was Julio because he was
I
a
think it was it you, Strange Days.
yeah, it was him. Straight thing. That was a
Jojo
good
says
thing.
you just left the dog with your nana and now he's a ninja.
Oh
Ah,
man.
I don't have that luxury here. That's cool,
Oh
Jojo.
man.
Yep, that's cool.
That's cool,
Man,
Joe.
okay, you're loving the rain. Me too. I'm loving the rain right now. I passed by San Luis Res on my way to
Hmm.
the valley yesterday, and the res
Oh,
was hella full. I know.
it's not
Scroll.
raining here, but I'm sure it's gonna
Oh,
should be raining here by
I know. I
no,
wonder if it's going
nothing.
to come down that way.
We're having 77. Tomorrow's gonna be 63. That's cold.
Oh yeah, that's my kind of weather. I love it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yep.
Let me check my weather real quick. What does it say? I didn't even think it was going to rain anymore today. It didn't show any. Um, well, now it says 43%. Earlier today, it didn't say anymore. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
it's going to be 59 degrees here.
Oh man. 59?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Huh. Let's
With
see.
an
Right
8%
now it's
chance.
currently 57.
Okay, nice.
It's cold though out there. There's like a breeze, so I'm getting like yeah, it's really cold.
Okay. All right. Go with the Say Less. It's 50% less salt. Okay, so you can use it by itself or mix it with other seasonings. Okay.
Mm.
Go Say Less. All right. Now I have my 2 written down so I could order them. All right. Yes, post your link. Post your link for the rubs. Awesome.
Mhm.
Thank you, Jojo. And there it is, guys.
Post the link.
Get your rubs and get your barbecue on this weekend. It's always a good time to cue something up. That's right. Let's see. What do we have going on this week with you guys? Are you going to be just cruising around in the caddy?
No, I don't. No, I don't cruise around. What are we doing this week? This weekend, nothing. There's nothing going on this week. Yeah, probably just go see my mom on Sunday. I try to spend time with her on the weekend now, whether it's just one day, you know.
Right. That's important. That's good. Strange J says, I remember the gentleman sent you a few hundred in super chats amounted to like 300 or more. So awesome.
Strange. Stop sending her money, Strange. I'm not gonna tell you again. I'm not gonna tell you again. Oh, I'm kidding.
What did you say? Stop sending her money?
I said stop sending her money, Strange Days. I'm not gonna tell you again.
Oh, Denise is telling you not to send me money?
It's a joke. I'm being sarcastic.
No, that was awesome though. I want to go back and look because that I'm sure would have shocked me, especially a couple of years ago. I would have been new to it.
Oh, I'm getting a epidural. Finally getting my epidural on the 9th. So that's coming up this next week. I think.
Nice. Does that help you out a lot when you get those?
I haven't had one since 2019. I don't remember if it worked. It's been so long.
Okay, got it.
But anything will help right now. Anything else. Just the cold weather is just. Yeah. When it gets cold, it gets too cold.
64 in AZ. That's good right now. Jesse, like, I don't know if you heard earlier, but I'm praying for you still, brother. With that. And there is Chef's link for his rubs. You guys can get some. Yeah, I'm trying to do, I don't know. I was supposed to get one of those epidurals a while back. I think I had told you guys, and I got scared and backed out of it. But
that's what I did.
Yeah. Because pretty much like you said, when you're in a lot of pain, chronic pain with your back, it's kind of like you're desperate for some relief. So
yeah,
definitely would be something I'm considering doing again. So let me know how that goes.
I will.
Yeah, prayers up.
For sure.
For sure. OC, you caught alive. What's good? Denise, aren't epidurals bad for you?
I don't know. Are they? Why would they be?
No injection.
I mean, they give them when you're having a baby. For pain, right?
I think if they can be dangerous if it's not placed like exactly in the right spot, right? Maybe that's what OC means. I know they've got to be, done by obviously someone that's a professional at it, and it's probably rare, but that's the one thing that freaked me out when they told me, they're like, oh yeah, you're going to be sedated. I'm like, I am? Why? But then again, like, it's probably a good thing to be sedated because you're more still.
Yeah. I've had that angio block. Or
what is that one?
It's an angio block. It's just another shot to relieve pain, and that one didn't work for me either. They can't get to the spot, I guess, that they need to.
You need it.
I don't know. Just didn't make sense to me. Like, why are you doing it then? Did it say they cause tumors?
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Oh no.
I know. I'm definitely gonna do some research on it. That's wild. Yeah. You never know.
I guess I need to do some research because you just never know.
Yeah, OC says, I had a celly that had it done on his neck, and he said it caused him nerve damage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't get it probably just accurate, I guess anything's possible, right? Jen, instead of bumping oldies, I'm listening and watching, ironing my little girl's clothes for school tomorrow. Always enjoy the convos. Oh, thank you, Hit Hard. You're such a blessing to watch us like that. I hope your little one's doing good, How is she doing in school?
Mhm.
Check her out, getting her clothes ironed up and everything from dad. What a good dad.
Wow.
That's awesome. Yes,
She
Jenna.
goes all creased down.
I know. See?
That's funny.
Yeah, I'll crease down. All
What do you
right.
got going on?
Forrest, good to see you. He says, hi, Jen and Denise. Much love and respect.
Please do start your podcast. Strange days. Yeah.
What do I have going on? What do I have going on this week? I have an appointment.
Babysitting and then
Yeah, I'm taking my mom to an appointment this week for her stuff, helping her out. There you go. Strange says, Denise, when you start a podcast, I will be sending you some cheddar as well. Is that okay?
I haven't heard that in a long time. Cheddar.
Yeah.
What is
Hello,
it?
Danny. Good to see you.
You gotta put what?
Hello.
Oh, my
hello.
glasses on? Put my glasses on? Yeah, I guess I should.
Who told you that?
I don't know.
Oh, put your glasses on so you can read it. Got it. Denise, you got it. There you go. Do you remember me? He says.
I remember him. She only wants coupons.
Coupons. Hey, coupons will do it,
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
right?
I got a new Groupon. Groupon saved my life.
If you're new to Groupon, you're gonna find all kinds of deals on it.
I know.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
some good stuff off of that. I will take it. Believe me.
Mm-hmm.
This week, what am I doing? Just some babysitting. Like I said, gonna be taking my mom a few places.
Nice.
I'd mentioned it already a couple times on previous lives that I was doing like some videos for Amazon. I'm going to do like some Amazon influencer type stuff. So I started a second channel, believe it or not, and I'm going to post the short videos over there so I don't flood the regulars with that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
But with that said, if you guys would like to subscribe and support your girl, I will post that channel in the community section. You guys can subscribe or not subscribe, but if you want to support me and get the numbers up, that would be cool. It would pump it out to more people. It's like I said, just basically showing stuff that I use, that I like, and if there's something you guys want me to review, and I have a way to get it and review it, I'll do that. Hit Hard, I think in the past I had even showed, this is before I ever got approved for this, I had showed you these, I think I did show them to you, these fragrance decanters. Actually, I've got one right here. Because my daughter had broken one of my fragrance things off, and I had showed you how to put your fragrance in.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now that's something I can share with people and possibly, make a small commission on in the future if people purchase from my link. So that second channel, like I said, I'll share it in the community section. But yeah, so I'll work on that a little bit. I'm gonna probably do a little cooking segment again, a little cooking live, and just kick back, enjoy the family, enjoy my kiddos. Hit Hard says, I'm sad she's going to be a teenager in September. No, but I'm proud of her. She's on her roll, but has an attitude these days. I feel you. My sweet little one has also started the attitude phase and left me in shock.
Oh, man.
Right. It says, me and Denise go way back, 2021, when Sonny just started his channel. That's awesome. Okay.
Yep.
Glad you're tapping in here too. Got history. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's about it. Next week, guys, we will be back. What's the new channel? I'll subscribe. And let me see if I can share it in the chat, actually. Might as well, right? I've only got one video up right now, but there'll be more little short videos. But I don't have any subscribers yet, I don't think. So that would help.
What, on this one?
No, a second channel where I'm going to be posting only the reviews that I'm doing for the Amazon thing, because I don't want to like dump all that stuff on this channel. And I mean, I might talk about something every now and then if someone asks me, but I'm not going to post stuff like that here.
Mm-hmm.
But
But you have quite a few people already, right?
not on the other channel. No,
Oh no. Oh okay.
no, I just barely made it like yesterday, I think.
Oh, I thought you had it for like a week since last week.
I only made it open with a video yesterday.
Oh,
There were
okay.
no videos on it.
Mm.
But actually, I think the video I even posted was today, not yesterday.
Mm.
Hold on one second, guys. Let me get that. Yeah, I mean, I gotta find some different ways to start. You know, they say try all kinds of things until you find something that works, right? That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to do. I got a family I gotta support. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that, right?
Mhm.
But what are you guys doing this weekend? You guys doing anything fun? Yeah, you guys can actually follow me on that second channel, and you can follow me on Amazon too. I have a little storefront page, but I have to, like I said, we're supposed to tell people if you purchase something from one of my links
Mhm.
and it's a qualifying purchase, be aware that I could earn a small commission.
Nice.
So, okay, I'm going to share it right now. I think I saved that. I think I did it right. We'll see right now if it comes up. Okay, I think I just did it.
Oh yeah.
My 9-year-old was born with an attitude. Oh, wow. She thinks she's an adult already. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll be posting more stuff on there. Like I said, guys, there's only one video so far, but Jen, you should share your Amazon wish list. You know what? I have noticed other casters doing that and it works. I've never even made one, but I should make one. If other people are doing it right, might as well.
Yeah, heck yeah. Take advantage.
Good idea, Strange. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Really enjoyed the stream of you cooking the food. Thank you, Herb. I'm going to do that on a regular basis. So I'm glad you said that because I had a lot of fun with you guys.
Yeah.
I love it. There goes my camera again. What in the heck? Okay. She's back.
I told my husband to hurry up and buy me a countertop so I could start video.
Yes.
You know, some food.
It's fun. Yeah.
We
love
made the same thing that day. It was funny because
that's so weird, right?
Remember? I was like,
yeah.
What? Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool. There's my second channel, guys. If you guys want to support, much appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you, Hit Hard. Thank you, Strange Face. Dang, you guys are awesome.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, AC.
Sub.
All right. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Have a good evening, everyone, says Floyd. You guys all have a blessed evening. I just want to stop and thank everyone that tapped into the chat. You guys are what makes it happen. You could be anywhere in the world tonight, but you chose to be here with us, and we appreciate you so much.
Yes.
All right, sister. Thank you so much. It was a blast. We will be back next week. Same time, same place. And Fred should be feeling better next week. Yeah. Wait, but if you better show us some food. Yes, I'm going to show you the final result of the food for sure. I'm going to start planning ahead of time how to get
belly
all done. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, it's so much fun.
All right, guys. God bless. And we will see you next Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Bye, guys.
Everyone. Buenas noches.